president that is there today, how many years has he stayed? 2 years. And you could see where we are. Look at the turn of things in 2 years. That means that you can change things in 2 years. If I was there in 2 years, Charles, then you would have seen considerable change. In critical areas, I would have tackled corruption head on. I would have reduced cost of governance. And you will see it. People will feel it. And those monies invested in critical areas. Our primary health care today, I told you, 70% are not functional. And we spent over 35 billion in conference center. Which conference? Who is coming for the conference? You need to invest your money properly.
There are 3 items that Tinubu mentioned in this video that he would have tackled differently. Number 1 is reduction of cost of governance. Number 2 is tackling corruption. And number 3 is improving healthcare. The next question I know people want to ask is, so how are we sure that he's going to do these things? Okay, because as Nigerians, we always say, talk is cheap. So it's easy to talk and easy to provide solution by way of discussions, a way of talking. But Nigerians will always want to know, how are we sure that you will have done these things that you're saying? Well, I always tell people, this man was a governor. So, and then he will be able to provide evidences by the way he governed Anambra State. So I'm going to show you that he actually did all these things that he said. Yes, he reduced cost of governance. He actually fought and stopped corruption. And then he also improved healthcare in Anambra State. So let me start from the area of reduction of cost of governance. I will do that by showing you this clip, this video clip. So watch this video clip, then we'll come back. Please watch.
In 2004, the Anambra Governor's House was burnt, the Governor's Lodge, as well as the Government House. Coincidentally, in 2006 when I started, the budget to repair the Government House was 298 million. To repair the Governor's Lodge was 481 million. These are the 2 reasons why I was impeached. The third was saving money without permission. And I said to them, wait a minute, I repaired everything in the Government House, this Governor's office. I repaired everything with 43,200,000. The only thing I didn't buy new, was furniture. Because there's a table used by one of my predecessors that was kept somewhere, and they say it's old. But I called the man, the furniture man, said, if you wipe this seat, who deep in it? I just want to say you're right. Ready to buy new one. Why are we buying new one? The Governor's Lodge. The Governor's Lodge, I want you to tell, I'm no longer the governor, so these are things you can verify. The Governor's Lodge, which was a budget of 486 million, I repaired everything with 81,700,000. In both of them, because the contract was awarded before I came, they said I did it without passing through the due process. Because I've awarded the contract. And I said no. Obasanjo as president, because one of the things I did is that we had a Governor's Lodge in Lagos. We had a Governor's Lodge in Abuja. We had almost 60 workers in Abuja. And I asked them, why will Governor of Anambra State have a lodge in Lagos? Why will he have a lodge in Abuja? Does he live in Abuja? What is he doing in Abuja? You know what they wrote me? Every other government have it. I said, that's not what I asked. Why are we having to have a lodge in Abuja? I don't live there. Each time I go to Abuja, the cook there, we will need to give him about 30,000 to cook. And I said, cook, you're going back to Oka. It costs 5,000 naira to eat buffet and Hilton, and you charge me 30 here. So what are you cooking here? You must go back to Oka. You know. And people say, and people will tell me.
Okay, I'm sure you saw that. That was actually even why he was impeached. So he was impeached because he was trying to cut costs. Because, like he said, I believe the contractor that was given to do those jobs, apparently, maybe, of course, we are all in Nigeria, maybe those State House of Assembly members, they might have their own cuts in that amount. So, but probably P2B stopped them from getting their own cuts, and they were angry, and you saw what happened. He was impeached. So that is just a small example, very small, very small because I don't like my videos to be very long. So I will just leave reduction of cost of governance to that one video. The next thing is, did he tackle corruption? How did he tackle corruption? Well, I'll also show you that with this clip that I'm going to show you. So watch this video clip and then we'll come back. He will show you how he handled corruption. Watch.
UBEC gives us money as a state. That money goes to local government, who then gives it to school. So I said to them, so this, you are federal government, you are state government, I'm local government, she's the school. So this money goes from him to you, to me, and her. And I said, why can't this money go from here to here and leave these two people? Because what happens, the more this money transits, the lesser it becomes. So I removed that transit point. All those toll gates were removed. No. Let this money go direct to her. And me and you started complaining, oh no, now we are supposed to supervise that. I said, that the money must pass through us so we know whether he spends it right or wrong. I said, no, we can still do it. Our job is supervision. Just give her the money and we'll supervise her. And that made all the difference. Because the money became more effective. Because we're not getting anything from it, our supervision became more thorough. Because we're no longer part of it. So we don't want this person to equally chop anything. So we must see.
Okay, so you heard that. You saw what they were doing or what he was doing. Because normally, as we all know in Nigeria, the major challenge is the bureaucracy. Okay, moving this file to this file to this file. As each file is being moved, money is being spent. So, but Peter Obi was able to stop all those things and then move the money to schools. And you now understand why Anambra moved from number 26 to number 1 in education, because the funds that were meant for schools were actually going to the schools directly. And then Peter himself was monitoring it. So that was how a little of how he was able to tackle corruption. Now, you see why I said little, because this video will not be enough for me to show you more. So I will just show you little by little. So that is it about the issue of corruption. The next thing is healthcare. So on the issue of healthcare, I will still not do much, but I'll just give you a few. Now, Peter Obi is the one that built the Anambra State University Teaching Hospital, OKA. It is now called Odumegwu Teaching Hospital. So he built that teaching hospital, and he also empowered other church hospitals like Iyenu, Boromi, and then St. Joseph Adazi. And those hospitals were accredited by the federal government to teach midwifery and nursing. Because according to Peter Obi, when he came, Anambra State did not have school of nursing and midwifery that was accredited. So he was able to get about 5 of those missionary schools accredited. So that is what, like I said, I'll just be giving you little about what he did on the infrastructure, on the healthcare. But result speaks better. Now, he actually won the Gate Award as the best in health. So all those things paid off to the extent that Anambra State became number 1 in healthcare, especially polio eradication. And he even won prize for it. He won $1 million for that, and he used that money to build another 10 schools. That's what he said he was going to do with the money. So that is it about health and corruption, and then the issue of reduction of cost of governance. So Peter Obi was not just saying what he has not done. And that is one thing about Peter Obi, why we are actually always insisting on him being the president, because he is not just saying or bringing up ideas. He's actually saying what he has done, and which are verifiable for anyone that wants to verify. So, and this is why, or these are the reasons why we talk to Nigerians about the person of Peter Obi. Honestly speaking, he is not a saint. He has never claimed to be one. But the truth is that he's the best for now that we have. That is why we call on Nigerians, let's queue behind this man and ensure that come 2027, he gets to Aso Rock. And I'm talking about 2027. Now, please listen to me. I know, some of us are already saying that it's not possible, that Tinubu has captured everywhere. INEC is in the pocket, judiciary is in his pocket, every ministry is in his pocket, everything they are captured, police, army, everything. I'm not doubting you. And I'm not saying that what we're saying is not true. But the point is, this is exactly the way they want you to think. And that is why they are trying to make you see things that way. I know 2027, don't think I'm saying it's going to be easy. Of course, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. But the truth is that it is possible. Yes, it is highly possible. And what they want to do is that they want to discourage us from coming the way we did 2023. But my advice is, can we even do much more? Because the people we're dealing with are not just people that we just go, with kid gloves. They are not ordinary people. So we need to up our games come 2027. But this is not the time for us to start saying that it's not possible. That is just my message. It is not going to be easy, but it is possible. And that is the truth. Thank you so much. If you're getting any value from this video, kindly subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you so much. But remember, a new Nigeria is possible. God bless you.